The time for vengeance is at hand, despite the strength you have seen within Angmar's bosom. It is a strength which may falter quickly. Moradrith, the false king, is a creature of great power, but I believe he may have been hindered, if not destroyed altogether. I will return to Corn Doom and face Moradrith. It is time to cut the iron crown from the head of his serpent. I would ask that you stand with me. Together we will pass into that wild city and face Moradrith in the throne room of Corn Doom. Gather what companions and supplies you need, for the fight ahead will be terrible.
Dunakar will bring my vengeance.
Heartened by the gift of Dunakar from Elrond of Rivendell, Golodir prepares to assail Cairn Dûm and drive the sword into the unseen heart of Mordrith, the murderous steward of Angmar. Courage may bring hope, but a thirst for vengeance could spell doom.
What can I do for you?
It seems my long imprisonment in Cairn Dûm has served us well. We have come far into the Witch King's keep unnoticed. It would be folly to think, though, that our fortune will hold. Already, Moradrith may be aware of our presence. Steel yourself for the battle ahead. I have few words of advice to offer you, other than to warn you that Moradrith is a master of trickery and delusion. He will try to break your resolve with his words. Do not let him. Keep your hope and trust your companions. Shall we go? Oh. This looks like it's the Palantir. Oh. There he is. I kind of want to look around, but... Something's happening. I am immobilized. We have taken him down. Oh, his sword broke.
Greetings.
Mordred the coward has escaped us. But did you notice that the blade of Dunakar was still lodged within his breast? I wager the pain of that blade light shall be a constant reminder of the evil he has committed. While my revenge is not yet complete, I would wager that there will be others who will complete this task. For now, I can take solace in this fact. A moment, someone approaches. Gate to the east open. Sarah Oakart. You've done well, young ones. Old woman. Why does Sarah Oakart ring a bell to me? Oh. I knew that was the Palantir.
How can I be of service?
What an unsettling end to our battle. I fear that there is much more to that old woman than we see upon the surface. However, we cannot deal with that matter now. We should leave here before we are overrun with Angmarim or their servants. We should tarry here no longer. Are you prepared to leave? I will show you the secret ways out of Carn Doom back to Garth Forthnir.
The gift of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, renewed Golodir's spirit, and with the sword he avenged the death of his daughter. But though Morderith was weakened, he was not destroyed, retreating to nurse his hurts and plot revenge. How will this help us in our struggles? Will Sauron maintain control, or will another power claim Angmar?
Seen the last of the false king.
Mordred has been weakened, though not destroyed. The way though is open for others to finally throw down the false king. I wish it had been I who had driven that foul creature back into shadow, but it is enough to have done what I have. I ask that you do return to Carn Doom, finish the work that we started, strike down Mordred, although a creature such as he cannot be entirely destroyed, for he can simply recloak. Such a loss for him will begin a great victory for the free peoples of Eriador. Still, there is more I would ask of you.
Could I speak with you a moment?
This victory is an important one, though not as complete as I had first hoped. However, even his victory will give us a brief reprieve from the onslaught of the enemy. I would ask that news of our success be brought to my chieftain Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You have met him then? He is at Rivendell? Go, then, speak with my lord Aragorn. Is one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris, and tell him of our deeds here. So, we accept. So, this is the, or maybe some other quests have been level 50, but these are kind of the first ones in the level 50 range. And yeah, just to know that now we're in sort of the end game section of the books. I think it's cool. So Golondir did not perish, and the shadow of Angmar is, for the moment at least, weakened. I am of mind that even if Mordred does finally fall, he may someday return, or another shadow of the enemy will take his place. Still, your efforts were valiant and deserving of praise, Ered. Your name will not be forgotten by the Dunedain of the North.
Greetings.
So, Book 9, Forward, The News of the Palantir, is the next one. We get to speak to Gandalf again, and in Bilbo's room, informed of the action of this Sarah Oakheart. You say you've encountered her several times before? So that would have been if you would have leveled through the zones. You should have seen her, and I have seen her a couple of times before. I am pretty sure. But yeah, Gandalf should know. But that ends. I have not done this. Definitely not done this. So yeah, so 8 of 8 Shadows of Angmar. That's kind of the first few books. The Light from the Shadow. So yeah, there are more not completed. Yeah, but it will happen when I start the next one. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope I'll see you again. Bye bye.